Hi folks, Andrea Guolo from HideNet. We are in Alcanena and we are in the meeting of COTANCE about the future of leather business in Europe. Here with Nick Winters, which is the president of the International Council of Hide, Skins and Leather Trade International. Okay, today Nick talked something about the world of the business in leather till 2025, but today is 2015. What's happening now, Nick?
What's happening now? Yeah, COTANCE invited me to talk about what's going to happen in the next 10 years and kill, etc. and prices, but that's, as you say, it's a long way away. 2015 has been pretty tough. We've seen prices come off between 30 and 40%. My gut feeling is that we're starting to see a bottom to this market. And from a European perspective, we're seeing China quite active for the last 3 or 4 weeks, mainly on cowhides. And if you look at cowhides, European cowhides dropped considerably. We're seeing a slight lift back up, maybe 3-4%. If you look to America, if you look at the HideNet reports, for example, steer prices are still soft. So there seems some difference between the steer market and the cow market.
What kind of factors are putting down the prices in your opinion, and what kind of perspectives there are?
Very simple, supply and demand. I mean, we have a lack of demand outweighing a lack of supply, and still kills are down in Brazil, kills are down in America, and we're still seeing softer prices. So, this lack of demand coming out of the emerging markets like China is affecting prices. However, looking forward over the next 3 or 4 months, I still believe that the demand, the demographics are there, and prices will stabilize and even increase.
What about the bull? Bulls are old in keeping the position. There are some fears about the automotive business, of course, for the Dieselgate.
You're talking about the European market in particular?
Yes.
Yeah, European bulls, as I said 2 months ago, are steady enough. They've dropped down a little bit, but I don't see any major correction. The European car industry is going well. If you look at figures out of France and Germany, sales are still up. I think French sales are up 15% on the year to date. So that's all positive news. The Volkswagen scandal, for example, I don't think will affect car sales short term. The consumer still wants to buy an Audi, he still wants to buy Volkswagen. So I don't see any major change in quality bullhide prices. In fact, where we're seeing a change is on the medium end, which is under pressure compared to the premium auto bull market.
Okay, last question, Nick. Everybody is waiting China, the return of China into the market. There are some little signals in those days, but when do you think that China will return back to the mountain, and what kind of force will have in these days?
China never exited the market. China's there every week. We're seeing that out of America. They're still buying half the US kill. They're buying probably 40% of the UK kill, 20% of the French kill. So China's still there. It's just a price thing, a price issue. We're seeing increased demand for furniture in the States. China is picking up a lot of that business on the dairy cow, for example. So we're seeing the sofa industry picking up. The car industry the car industry has reduced in China, that's true, but it's still there's still growth there, if not at the same speed, but we are still seeing growth. So China never disappeared. China is there every week, and I'm quite confident that in the 2 or 3 months to come we'll see a stabilization of the market, and what we're seeing out of Europe is on the medium quality material starting to stabilize and even show signs of increasing going forward.
Thank you very much to Nick Winters from Alcanena, Portugal. Thanks.
Thank you.